Hey, what's up, my friend? So, in today's episode, I want to share with you seven things that professional trader do that losers don't. Okay, so number one, professional trader. Okay, if you're serious in this business, you have to be open to learning. So what this means, right, is that you can't think that, oh, my trading methodology or strategy is the best. I can forget everything else. So take me for example, right? I started off with price action trading, and for a while, right, quite a long time, I thought that this is the best way to trade the markets, right? No indicators, just the price, because the price is all you need. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with price action trading, but if I were to stay with that belief, right, it's going to limit my growth as a trader because I wouldn't be exposed, right, to other different trading methodologies like trend following. Okay, so this is another method that I've, learned along the way because I told myself I had to be open about trading. I had to learn, right, what other traders are doing, what they are finding success with, and see how I can replicate it. So I got exposed to trend following. Then later down the road, I got involved with systems trading. In systems trading itself, there are multiple, ways you can trade the market. You can do it short term. You can do mean reversion trading. You can do momentum trading. So yeah, have an open mind. Right? Because when you have an open mind, you get to learn more ways that you can trade the market. What this does for you is that eventually you will have a portfolio of strategies, systems, right, to trade the markets. So for example, when you are trading multiple systems, right, this will help you improve your overall trading results because, for example, one system, right, let's say system A, it doesn't do well. There's a good chance that system B might be doing well at that point in time. So what it does is that your overall equity curve, right, is smoother over time because some systems that are doing well, right, can compensate for other systems that are doing poorly. Compared to, just trading one system or one strategy, if the market condition isn't suitable for it, right, then guess what? Your entire portfolio will go in the red. So yeah, be open to learning, okay, because this will really elevate, right, your trading results. Number two, you must know when to stay out. Doesn't matter whether you're a discretionary trader or a systems trader, you must know when to stay out of the markets. So for example, let's say you're a trend trader. You buy dips in the stock market, right? If the stock market is in a bear market, then guess what? You need to know when to stay out of the markets. You want to avoid, right, buying pullbacks, right, if the overall stock market is in a downtrend. So yep, know when to stay out of the market. And one simple tip that I have for you is this, right? If a stock is trading below the 200-day moving average, right, you're better off, not trading that stock because chances are that stock will continue heading lower. Okay, so just something to share with you, right? Number three, you have to know, right, that you can be wrong, right? Even though you might be really sure about a trading setup. Oh, all the stars are aligned, Rayner. The moon, the sun, the asteroids, they're all aligned, right? This market is going to rally up for sure. Well, guess what? Nothing is for sure in trading. Nothing is guaranteed. The president could just come out and make a news and say something and the market could just collapse in an instant. So, yes, the stars can be all aligned, blah, 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 but it doesn't mean that the market will behave in the way that you expect it to, right? So, always be prepared, right, that you could be wrong, even though all the stars are aligned. Right, know that you can be wrong. And once you know that you can be wrong, once you embrace that fact, then this brings me to point number 4. You will manage your risk. Because if you accept that you can be wrong from time to time, no matter how sure or how good your trading setup is, then this will assure you, right, or this will make sure that whenever you put on a trade, you won't be betting the farm. Because even if it's a loss, that will just be a fraction of your trading account. So you won't so-called, go bust just like that. Okay, so number 4 is manage your risk. Number 5. As a professional trader, you must trade with an edge in the markets. I can't emphasize this enough. And this hit me hard, right, when I believe it's from the book Market Wizards, where Jack Schwager was speaking to, I think, one trader, right? And the trader was saying, hey, Jack, so I'm just going to paraphrase this, right, because this is just based off my memory. Hey, Jack, isn't just risk management enough? Isn't psychologist just enough, right? I can have a minimum of a 1 to 2 risk reward. I risk 1% of my account. I should be a profitable trader, right, Jack? And then Jack went on to reply and said, you know what? The best example of this is that for you to go down to the nearest casino, right? You can have the best psychology, the best risk management. You can even bring down a psychologist with you. But guess what? Eventually, you're still going to lose money to the casino. Why is that? That's because the house has an edge over you. So without an edge, right, everything else is rendered useless. Everything else is secondary. And this is the same for trading. You must have an edge in the markets. You must have something, right? A strategy that if you execute it repeatedly, right, will generate a positive outcome, a positive expectancy for you. Okay, so this is important. Number 5, trade with an edge in the markets. Number 6, execute relentlessly. So once you have defined your edge, once you adopt proper risk management, what's left to do is to execute relentlessly. Whenever there's a valid trading setup, you take the setup again and again. You never miss a single one of this setup. This is what I mean by, trading like a robot, executing relentlessly. Okay? Because here's the thing, because when you start cherry picking your trade, man, I don't feel too good, man. I don't think the market is going higher. Let me just skip this trade. And the trade that you skip, guess what? Ends up being a monster winner. And that could, bring up your P&L of your account, into the green. But just because, you weren't feeling too good, you skip that trade and now your account remains in the red. So yes, you can be trading with an edge. Yes, you can have proper risk management. But without the right execution to execute relentlessly, your results, right, might not be the way it should be. Okay? And finally, the last thing, right, as a professional trader, you must be humble. You mustn't let the highs and lows of your equity curve, right, reflect how you feel. So for example, let's say you make a killing in the market, right, you are up like, 30-40% this year. You shouldn't be too overjoyed, so happy, right, because when you underperform, right, that happiness that you had, right, will reverse down lower and bring you down to the bottom of the pit. Right, because you're having a loss, you don't feel so good, your emotions will also reflect the way you are. So the happier you are when you're up there, the lower your fall, right, when you're down there. So don't have to brag, don't have to, show off, just be humble. Stay neutral, right? Just take what the market gives you. Stay neutral, because when you are neutral, right, the highs and lows of the market, the highs and lows of your equity curve, right, won't affect you too much. And this is important because this is what, right, will keep you executing your trades consistently over time, day after day. Be humble, be neutral. That's how you get longevity in this business. So a quick recap. Number 1, professional trader, number 1, you have to be open to learning. Number 2, you have to know when to stay out of the markets. Number 3, you have to know that you can be wrong no matter how sure you are. Number 4, manage your risk. Number 5, trade with an edge. Number 6, execute relentlessly. And number 7, be humble. Sounds good? So with that said, I wish you good luck and good trading. I'll talk to you soon.